Welcome to Rent TV, the Cancel Show. It's really crazy times we live in, but I don't know if people are paying attention. It's like all this thing with this Rock Nation thing, right? It's exposing so much about how all these niggas got rich, bro. Especially in hip hop and how they've stayed around for so long. It's like, bro, like a guy like Jay-Z, right? Like they claim he's so rich, he's the richest guy as far as hip hop and the culture. He's making all these moves and doing all these things, right? And then people just view it like, man, like it's out in the open how he got there, how he got to that spot, how he got so rich. And it's like there's something going on right now that's kind of exposing how all these guys kind of got to the position that they're at. Even with Diddy, bro. Like it's exposing so much, and I don't know if people are paying attention. It's like a lot of these guys got to where they are from doing the 51-49% thing with the black owned company stuff. What I'm saying is these guys got to where they are by just being the face of the company that's ran, really owned, and belong to Caucasian Americans, bro, or Jews. That's how a lot of these guys got to the so-called position of being labeled millionaires, billionaires, and all. Let me say, people who are closer to the billionaire status are there. That's how they all make it over there, bro. You know? So it's like it's been exposed that Rock Nation is possibly, allegedly, is a 51-49% thing, where Jay-Z's 51%, but he doesn't really run anything. And then Live Nation owned 49% of it, where Jay-Z doesn't run anything. He doesn't really do nothing. He's just the face of a company, and people feel like if he got to step in and do whatever he needs to do just to like bring people in, because niggas gonna feel, oh, it's Jay, I want to go sign to Rock Nation because it's Jay and shit like that. So, and Charlamagne, he's in one of those. Where it's like when you start doing research, you start realizing, they said Russell Simmons was in one of those. You start realizing, especially a lot of those guys in New York, that like around the time, like the 90s, when hip hop really came to a place where people were kind of investing money into hip hop, and you saw a lot of these guys became so-called rich moguls and stuff. And then now you're realizing, yo, the curtain's getting pulled back. A lot of this stuff was the 51-49% thing. Like Jay-Z's the 51-49% man. That's how he made it over there. And the thing with Jay, bro, he's such a petty and jealous guy that he believes that moving like that, even though it really hurts black folks, but every deal he makes kind of hurts black folks. But he's the 51-49% man. He's the 51% man. You know, he's the 51% man. Every deal he makes hurts black folks. But in his mind, he has a problem with any nigga that try to do anything else where like they want to own their shit, bro. He has a problem with that. Like if you see even with Drake going to go get that Apple deal where he wanted Drake to come do the title shit, and you saw how that title shit aged. You know, I feel like there was a hint of jealousy there that he had for Drake because of that, and he started dissing Drake. You know, where it's just like if he was in the position that Drake was in to take the Apple deal, he would have done the same thing and then start rapping about it. How, oh, niggas went and did the title shit, barely got any millions. I went and did the Apple shit. I got all this money. He would have been that nigga to rap about that type of shit. His whole career is based on rapping on that type of shit. But he was mad at Drake for doing it. But he's a jealous guy. He's always been jealous. The Jadakiss story about how every time Jadakiss was so hot, every time Jadakiss hopped on a verse, he would go try to do the remix, like you know what I'm saying, while suppressing Jadakiss from, like, you know, people finding out about who he is, getting to a certain level. Whole time, it's like a lot of these guys and people like him, they disguise jealousy and hatred as competition. It's so convenient, especially with rap. It's so convenient for saying, for them to say, we just competing. In reality, it's just jealousy, bro, and hatred, bro. They're very hateful people, bro. So it's like with all the deals that he kind of makes, it's just like, oh yeah, it's like his hatefulness and all that stuff that he has for niggas, bro. Cause he's cool with those other guys. Like he's scared of the government, so he kind of works for them. He's scared of the Jews because he feels like he's seen what they're capable of, and they made him really. Like I said, I always say he's a middle-aged Jewish man. He's morphed into that, you know. So he's scared of them. So the only people he could really exert his power on is just like Diddy too. Is niggas. If you look at Diddy, all the people he fucked over, 99% of them were niggas, bro. Like that's who these people exert their power on. They're scared of everybody else because they know, nigga. Look at what's happening to Diddy. Every time they misstep, because these people know so much about them, everything they've done, they made them. They created these niggas. So every time anything happens in that realm, nigga, they know better than to act out. They gotta be in line, or they're gonna push these niggas back in line. And pushing them back in line, nigga, you're gonna end up like Diddy. So they gotta behave. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with him is, like, when Nip died, bro, this nigga went on, bro, like, this nigga, he's a different type of nigga, bro. Like, the hate that's in his heart for niggas, bro, like, it's surprising to me that, like, niggas don't see that shit, bro. But there's a lot of niggas who come out and tell you, like, this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a different type of, but to a certain degree, to his defense, I say it's not really hate, it's fear, bro. I feel like he's so scared of those people, bro, that, like, the shit that they know about him, and he feels like they're gonna protect him. He's so scared of that shit, bro. Like, he needs to find a way to exist in that realm without feeling like he's a bitch ass nigga. Like that. It's as simple as that. I feel like he doesn't want to feel like he's a complete just bitch ass nigga. So he gotta find a way to exist in that world mentally. Like so he creates this thing. Like, you know, like, for example, right? There's a video after Nip died, bro. People think he loved Nip so much, bro. But I know that's not true. There's a video after Nip died. This nigga went on stage and he did this whole freestyle. And he was talking about Nip. Talking about, he was telling Nip, bro, just hold on. Like, I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come do this, that, and the third for you type shit, right? But he was kind of insinuating, like, if you read between the lines, he was insinuating this nigga Nip died because he was trying to, like, own some shit. This nigga Nip owning his masters, owning that store, doing all this ownership shit. Nip did the $100 a CD. People came and bought it. He went and bought 1,000 of them. And sometimes when these people show you love, it's not really love they're showing you, bro. It's hatred disguised as love, bro. Like, they're good at some of it. They're not really good at that shit, but you gotta be able to read between the lines. So Nip was so hype about that shit. Man, this nigga, but no, nigga, it's hatred, bro. He never liked you, nigga. You were a threat to him. And then you went and got with that bitch. And people were talking about Nip and Lauren. Nigga, and then you were directly in his lane and directly working with Diddy. If you go listen to Victory Lap, first time I heard Victory Lap, I was like, man, I don't really like it that much because I feel like this is Nip trying to be Jay. You know, this is Nip if he was Jay. And I'm like, bro, you already Nip. You don't need to do that. And then Diddy was all over that tape, executive producing it, and Diddy and Jay are tight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, like, you know, there's no way Jay didn't take that as a threat. There's no way him and his girl didn't take that as a threat. You were directly in his lane. And then all these young niggas is fucking with you and looking up to you. Like, and then you went and got with that girl. It's the same formula. Now you with Diddy. Now you at the Grammys. You winning Grammys. And you way more authentic than Jay. As far as, I'm not even talking about drug dealer. I'm talking about you could be a drug dealer. You could sell more drugs. And I don't know who sold what, how many they sold out, that's not my business. But you could sell, in the streets, you could sell more drugs than another nigga, and that nigga could still be more street than you. They could still be more authentic than you in the streets, bro. That's just how the streets work. So as far as, like, this nigga Nip was a crip, a legit crip, or a legit gang member. He had his set with him. He was going to war with niggas, like, not saying it's the right thing to do, but that was his reality, bro. And sometimes you gotta live your reality, my nigga. So it's like, so a nigga like Nip, like he was definitely a threat to this nigga, but I feel like another thing about Nip that I feel like he didn't understand, everybody was viewing him as a threat, but some of these niggas he looked up to. And he didn't get to that point to understand. Like, every time I listen to Nip, right? And like I listen to some of the niggas he's shouting out, some of the niggas, like, I'm just like, bro, them niggas ain't real, bro. And them niggas definitely don't fuck with you, bro. Like, them niggas definitely don't fuck with you, bro. Like, Now, bro is with Source, so I feel like he overstands that. But them niggas don't fuck with you. Like, you shouting these niggas out, you saying, yo, I look up to these niggas, I want to be like these niggas. These niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you, bro. They're looking at you like you a threat, nigga. You about to soak up too much attention. Now you doing a Grammy run, nigga. You still as hood as ever, bro. You still authentic in the hood doing what you shit. Niggas love you, and now you doing a Grammy run. You got a Hollywood bitch with you, nigga. You think niggas ain't feel away? You think it was just niggas in your hood that felt away? You think these niggas in Hollywood didn't feel away? All these so-called old niggas that's expiring that they claim come from the same thing, and you the new nigga coming in with that type of vibe, that type of energy, bro. You don't went and got you a Hollywood bitch, nigga. You own all your masters, nigga. You preaching the same shit this nigga's preaching, but you more authentic with them as far as you owning their masters. I mean, you owning your masters, nigga. The shit that these niggas claim they were when they came in the game, but none of them were there. They got exposed over time. You actually are really that. You actually did $100 CD campaign. That shit actually worked. People actually came and bought that shit, nigga. You own a store in your neighborhood, nigga. You talking about you doing the first digital store, nigga. You just a nigga in the hood, bro. You doing all these things, bro. Now this bitch is with you, nigga. This bitch used to be around them, nigga. She's with you, nigga, and she looking like she really fucks with you, nigga. She in love with you and shit. You think these niggas don't feel away, nigga? Niggas come around you, they feel your essence. You at the BT Award. Niggas play, slap that nigga. You front row at the game. Niggas about to squad with you looking like you. You think these niggas ain't seen that shit and feeling away, nigga? You think the people who invested in them is not looking at this nigga Nip like, damn, this nigga is, oh, he's really the real deal. If he could just tone down a few things, man, this guy could be bitches loving you, all types of shit. You doing GQ shoots. You back in the hood, nigga. You at war with the nigga that allegedly at war with the nigga that run your whole like one of the niggas that got status in your gang, nigga. Like LAPD knows about you, nigga. You uniting gang members from all different sets, shit that's never been done before. You think these niggas like you, bro? You think these niggas fuck with you, bro? These niggas don't fuck with you, bro. These niggas don't like you, bro. So the nigga did a whole speech talking about, yeah, this nigga Nib, I try to tell him to wait from me, but the nigga wanna go and own all this shit. Basically, the nigga was insinuating this nigga Nip was trying to do all this shit that even him and the niggas over there couldn't even do, didn't even do. And this nigga think he's about to come and do all these things. He's talking about he was telling Nip to wait, bro. Don't do that. Don't start trying to own everything that you got. You gotta sell some of this shit to these people. Just play the background. Just relax, nigga. And he was insinuating that's why Nip died, bruh. Cause he ain't do none of that shit. Like Nip should have moved out. He moved. That's a sign of jealousy, bro. Yeah, this nigga, he should have chilled. Like nigga, like you can't be trying to own everything. Like nigga, what's wrong with you? Nigga, I don't own everything. Shit, I just got my masters back. Nigga, you rapping about own all the rights to all this classic, all my masters to all this classics, nigga. Like what the fuck? Nigga, Nip was a threat. I feel like he didn't understand that. That's, bro. Sometimes I just be listening to like some of these niggas' songs, and I'm just like, bro, you shouting out these niggas that ain't real, bro. You shouting out these niggas that don't fuck with you, bro. These niggas will come and act like they fuck with you just to see, nigga, is the vibe real? Is this nigga really like, nigga? They don't fuck with you, nigga. You a threat, nigga, bro. These niggas is a 51% type of niggas, bro. They're 51% type of niggas, bro. And that 51%, there's only enough of that to go around, bro. So these niggas are literally in a space where they have to fight to occupy, at least in their minds, bro. And sometimes that's where they've put themselves in a space where they gotta occupy. It's like imagine a square and they're all in there. And you gotta try to occupy as much space as possible. And whatever space you don't occupy, someone else takes that space. So they're fighting each other to see who can occupy that space. So when someone new hops in that square, bro, and this is all in their mind, nigga, and their reality that they've created for themselves based on the actions that they've taken in the past. They feel away because like, man, this shit just feel a little tighter, bro. Like, who the fuck is taking up all this space, nigga? Shit feel a little tighter. And then their bitch start putting pressure on them like, bro, like, I don't even have the space that I used to have. And look at this motherfucker over there with their bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these niggas, they live for bitches, bro. It becomes a thing, bro. But in reality, bro, there is no square, bro. There is no square, bro. And Drake, bro, Drake is being sacrificed for Jay-Z, bro. Everything Kendrick says about Drake is what Jay-Z is proving. But Kendrick is in bed with Jay-Z. And they use Drake as a cover, as a sacrificial lamb for Jay-Z, bro. When you pay attention to it, everything, and I was saying this before the Not Like Us even dropped. Like, this nigga is a pedophile, bro. Like, this nigga is attracted to little girls. His track record shows that this nigga even has a son by a 15-year-old, bro. Who he tried to plant a gun in this nigga's car to send his own flesh and blood to jail, bro. But that's another story. They try to sacrifice Drake, and then they have Jay behind all. It's not even him, nigga. He's not that smart, bro. It's the people that, again, that's protecting him, bro. It's the people that's protecting him, bro. The people that's protecting him, bro. It's not him. If he's that smart, he's not that powerful. If he's that powerful, he's not that smart, nigga. So either one of the two, or he's not that smart or that powerful. He's just the 51% man. You gotta protect the 51% man, bro. Like that's just the truth. But this was a play where this was gonna be the downfall of Jay-Z. Everything that's happening to Drake. But guess what though? It's not the downfall of Drake. It didn't work. It didn't work. Even with Diddy is a monster, but all this shit was supposed to be Jay. Everything you see that's going on now, happening to Diddy, Drake, it's supposed to be Jay. But they're willing, and think about it, they're willing to sacrifice Diddy and Drake, bro. And I'm not saying Diddy and Drake are these innocent people that never did nothing wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if they have to put together Diddy and Drake, nigga, just to save a guy like Jay-Z, nigga, what that tell you about this nigga? And don't look at it like, oh, that means he's powerful. Nigga, that's an illusion. He's not that powerful. That means, nigga, he's twice as worse as those niggas put together, bro.